Morning, everybody. Dr. Dan Lyons here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We're at Precision Chiropractic, where we are open to take care of you, take care of your spines with the greatest chiropractic care we can possibly give, and hopefully give you a little bit of comfort and a little bit of sanity and reason in these times. Monday, I had a patient come in, and I could tell she was just morally destroyed, not morally, but emotionally. She was so sad, and she is a server, and she has another service job, lost both her jobs, and she lives to go to the gym, and that is no longer on the table. And she just looked at me and said, coming here and seeing you and getting taken care of is the only sane and normal thing in my life. This is what she has to live for. So if that's what it is, I'm happy to be there and help you. But I wanted to give a little perspective and some thought-provoking in this this end of the week. So have you ever noticed that if you know someone the flu that gets the flu, someone in your house, someone gets a cold or something, not everybody always gets it? That is one of the questions that really led to the B.J. Palmer and D.D. Palmer striving to understand health and how the body and the nervous system works. And it's kind of like the statistics here. You know, it's a 1 in 5, 1 in 50, 1 in 1,000, a million, a billion, a trillion. The unknown is what drives it. There's something, we can't tell who is going to get the flu. We don't know who's going to get the coronavirus. We don't know who has it. We don't know, even if we look at the people that are most likely to get it and to suffer and die. Not all of them do. We don't know why. There's a lot of unknowns, and that drives people down these really dark rabbit holes. But when we look at what's going on, so right now we have almost 11,000 people in the United States have tested positive for coronavirus. We don't know how many people have tested negative. But 11,000, small. My hometown, Oregon, Wisconsin. Hi to all my friends back home. We're at, like, in 2017, we're at 10,355 people, I think. So it's a relatively small number. I mean, do you know anybody that has tested positive? I don't know a single person that's tested positive. Through all my chiropractors, all my friends, I don't know anybody that has it. And I know people all over the world. And there was an interesting article in Yahoo News. If you see this guy's picture, it's an interesting article about his journey this week, where he actually came down with the symptoms, went in, had to struggle to get tested, and finally came up positive, and he's isolated, but he's 33, he has no comorbidities, which I talked about yesterday, and so he's really not going to suffer at all. He's got a mild flu, he says. The article's really good, but it points out the problems in the healthcare system. Is that, we're not ready for a bunch of influx like this. And really our healthcare system is flawed in general. It is more about making us feel good than actually function properly. And I ask every patient that comes into the office, if Webster's dictionary was going to have you define health for the upcoming edition, what would your answer be? And the usual answer, first thing I get is this. They just don't know. Most people have never thought about how to define health. But there is a definition for it. Most people will say the most honest answer I get is, I don't know, never thought about it. Sometimes they will say feeling good, but heroin addicts feel great when they're high, and that's not healthy for you. So there is a definition, and I'll say it at the very end of this. I started off videos a couple of weeks ago, and I talked about it, but there is a definition for health, and we can all do things to be healthier. And I'm sure you've heard these covered. I mean, you can eat some fresh fruits and vegetables. Vitamin C is good. You need some sunshine, need some a little bit of exercise. The biggest danger to self-isolation or that is the disconnect, because we need some human connection. Hugs, we know those are helpful, but we don't want to spread the virus. But going back to this, we don't know who has the virus. We don't know how many people we do. Sometimes people have definitely been exposed and don't test positive, because germs don't really make you sick. If they did, everybody that was the first germ probably would have killed us all, because they're going to get spread. Everybody, if you've been in a room, if you've been to Walmart, if you went out and raided the toilet paper, you probably have been exposed to a bunch of stuff, but you didn't get the flu and you probably don't have this. So whether it's 1 in 5 or 1 in a trillion, it really doesn't matter unless you are the one. So if it's 1 in a trillion wins the lottery. For most of us, it just means we blew, 5, 10, 20 bucks on lottery tickets. But if you're that one person, hey man, you made out, you got a bunch of money. You can go retire, do whatever you want. If it's 1 in a trillion that something bad happens, you end up dying from something. For most of us, it's okay because we're not that one. But if you are that one, then it's a problem. So when you look at statistics, it's really almost 50-50. Either you're on the good side or the bad side, and until we cross that threshold, we don't know. So if you have not been tested right now, you don't know if you're positive or not. You just know you feel good, you feel bad. And don't let that darkness, that uncertainty creep into your head and take you down a dark place. Talk to your friends, Skype, FaceTime, whatever you need to do. But we need to be nice to people. If you are going into the healthcare system, the doctors they're there to help you, to partner with you. I always say, partner with my patients. Don't come in, most patients come in, they want to vomit, not literally, but figuratively. They want to vomit all their patients over you. They want, I've got this problem, I got that problem, that problem. I'm never going to have those problems because they're your problems. You have to start taking the steps along with the care I provide to create a better life for yourself. And it's really about planning that out and making those things. So, but if you have to go in, be nice to people. Be nice in general. Costs nothing, and everybody remembers the jerk, and it's never in a good way. So be the nice person that they remember. Be kind to others. Share your toilet paper with someone. If someone needs some help, give them the help you need. Be smart. If you're coughing and hacking, don't go around people, especially older people or people that are already sick. We all have those friends that always, every sniffle, every cough, they seem to have it. They seem to get it. Stay away from those people as much as you can. And be respectful of those people. Personally, I'm not worried about my health, and I'm not making people come to the office. People want the care, and if the care I provide is of greater value than they think the risk of any contamination, and I shared all the steps for doing it. We also ordered some UV filters that should be here in a day or two, so those will filter the air and kill the virus that circles around. There's something everybody could do. It would be a big run on those things probably now. But they value that care, so they come in, but I'm respectful of the people, and there's some of the seniors that I take care of that are in those risk categories. I've reached out to them, said, hey, I can come and see you at the house if you want. If you don't want, whatever, we will work with you. But be respectful of everybody, the people that are trying to help you. If you're in an emergency situation, the first responders, there's a lot of unknowns. Everyone's worried about it. Everyone's concerned. Everybody's been put out, to put it mildly, to horribly inconvenienced. To their lives are incredibly changed, and probably not in a good way, except for the gamers who are sitting there loving life because they're sitting there breaking their thumbs, and then they have to come in and see us get that fixed. So those are my points for the day. Health is about proper function. Your nervous system runs your whole body, including your immune system. That is why chiropractic is important. That is why Governor Evers has exempted us and let us stay open, because he understands that the nervous system runs it all, including your immune system. So if you have any questions, email, private message, feel free to share this message with anybody you think as well. Have a great day.